Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Peace. Welcome to another video. Who do you have here today?
I am just top 8s with Spright.
Top 8. Whoa, who else is in the top 8? Just
Literally 7 tier, bro.
7 tier and then 1 Spright.
The lonely Spright player. The lone man. No other Spright player was winning like me until I lost in top 8. But that's all right. It happens. This man is not even mine. I didn't even earn this. But it's okay.
John, I am very excited to see this deck profile. Please, congratulations. Please show us the goo.
I got you. So, standard stuff. 3/3. We do play the 1 Pixie and then the standard.
Okay.
I will tell you this never came up, but it is a body. So, I mean,
yeah,
it makes sense. Makes sense. 2 frogs has to be mixed rarity.
Look at you.
It tilts people every time. It helps. I swear. But 2, never cared about seeing the 3rd, to be honest.
Yeah.
They always shuffled the bag when it was tier. Felt bad, but
yeah.
I still won. I still got there. We play 3. We don't play 2 because we're not bad. We do play 2 just in case if we do draw it.
Yeah.
It's pretty standard, I personally feel like. I drew this card way too often.
Do you play the barricade board blocker to get it out of your hand?
You cut it to 1 since you drew it so often.
What happened?
Would you cut it to 1 since you drew it too often?
No, because I already know my luck. If I cut it to 1, I'm gonna still fucking draw this card. So no, I would probably not cut it down. Maybe in the future or not. I don't know. Actual MVP of the deck.
Oh, Fenrir.
This is literally the only reason why my deck was winning. Literally, if I see this card opening hand going second, I'm literally winning.
It's
the game.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's very strong. There was a game actually where I sided one out going to game 2. Activated the fact that I shuffled the back. I was like, sick. Summon it again.
And then search another one? That's funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I never activated the effect of search again because I already tried to. But,
okay.
It was pretty cool. I mean, it happens.
The card's crazy.
Free body
Banished face down.
And it's really, ironically enough, I played against fucking 2 Flaunderies, which is very hard, especially since I lost all the die rolls against them. And somehow still managed to win with this because I opened Smasher plus Imperm.
Dude, nice.
So I'm pretty nice.
Imperm goes crazy.
We play the 1-off.
Oh, okay, Cap Shell. No
Never
Aperia?
came up. I'm just letting you know right now. Never summoned it.
You like this better than Aperia?
Don't own it.
Oh, okay.
Now, if I did own it, probably still play Cap Shell just because it's a dark.
Yeah, bro, buy mine, please.
I would, but you know, rare is preferred. I drew this card more often or not.
Oh,
and every time I normaled it, they just shuffled it away. So.
And you're playing 40, right?
I am playing 41, actually.
Interesting.
41, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But, yup. Next for hand traps, which is literally half the deck at this point.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be. It's the new salad.
Oh, yeah.
So we play 3-1. We have to see these.
Yeah.
Can't really explain much. This is pretty simple.
Yeah.
There was times where I drew multiples and still came up either way.
Yes.
So, self-explanatory.
Can Magnamut search itself at end phase?
Magnamut cannot search itself,
Oh, okay.
but a neat interaction that you can do is, let's say you do have this in hand,
yes.
You still can activate its effect during end phase. For the end phase search, even if you do have the only target in your hand.
Really?
Due to the fact that if you do summon this card and it is sent to grave, you can still.
Oh, because it also adds from graveyard as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice.
It is ironic. I don't know. I mean, that never came up, but you know, it is.
Yeah, I would imagine since you're not playing such a big dragon engine, you would reverse the ratio.
I mean, I do side the second one.
Oh, okay.
Case,
Yeah.
But I mean, it came up sometimes. I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
The best hand trap in the game.
Dimension Shifter.
Yes.
That's so crazy that you can play under Dimension Shifter.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just don't make Toad, right?
Yeah, you don't make Toad, but it's
okay.
Unless you open 2 somehow. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, best hand trap, and never resolved it this whole entire term. Actually,
in Swiss, right?
In Swiss. In
top 8,
I did resolve it once, and it did give me the game, but then I lost on the crackback. But it is what it is. But it is really good, though. In theory, this card is insane. You should be playing this card in the main deck in any Spright deck at this point.
Yeah.
Especially since if you open up, let's say 2, and you open up a Bestial, then you can just keep doing it again.
Exactly.
So it is really good. It is.
Especially in a tier format where everything is graveyard-centric.
Exactly. But, yeah, it's just pretty good overall. I would say I'll probably main deck it again. For the last hand trap monster, I did play 2 Veiler.
Oh, okay.
Never came up.
Why did you pick targeted negation versus other stuff?
Honestly, I know this local very well, and I know that there was going to be a lot of fluke players.
Okay,
So
and then
I
Miller
just
just screws them.
Yeah, I mean, if they opened Advent, they opened Advent, but at that point, my theory behind it was if they had Advent while I target negate, sure, they get the free search, but it gets another body off the board and they're have to force another summon to do it.
Yes.
So it gives me less plays to play around, I guess you can say. But
Yeah.
it never came up. Usually send them out anyways.
Okay.
For spells, 2 consistency cards.
2 prosperity. Okay.
Yeah, I would play 3, but in theory, it is really good. Majority of the time, I only banish for 3 anyways.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yes.
so it just turns into like a pot of duality.
Yeah,
Then.
pretty much. You usually do it at the end of the combo anyways, unless you're very desperate for a starter.
Okay.
Or some kind of way to play. Also, never came up. Never drew this card.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Even at 2, never drew this card.
Damn. Okay.
Standard stuff. You did play the 3.
The 3 starter.
You do play the 1 smasher, and I did choose to play Gamma Burst. In the main deck, compared to other people who are citing this card, strictly being because I am main decking Shifter, you have to find a way to kill your opponent if you don't make a board.
Yeah.
So you have to play this card.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and then actually there was a game where my opponent milked this card when they were playing Ishizu, and they completely forgot that this card had a grave effect, where you could just banish it, give something 1400. Which actually became really relevant.
Yeah.
So I basically made my total 36 beats over something.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was very huge. So it came up a lot, actually. But there was multiple times where I never found this card useful going post game 2 and 3. So majority of the time I just did side it out.
Okay, so just for game 1s then.
It was mostly for game 1s. There was some times where I did think that depending on who I was playing against, because like I said, I know the majority of people here. There was times where I just kept this card in because they kind of just walk into this without even knowing. Especially since it's a quick play. They try to swing over Elf. You give it plus 1400.
Yes.
And it's a 28 beater during damage up. They can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So it is really strong.
They're taking damage, losing the body.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cat, bro. You said you never searched it.
Never did. I just always opened it.
In theory, it's good.
Yeah, I just always opened it. Yeah. And then actually, what's crazy too, I never activated during my turn. I activated during their turn. They're like, oh, I'm trying to beat over your elf. Cool.
Have you ever used the main phase effect?
The main, engrave? Yes, came up once. Actually, it was against Wilford Warland, another top 8 player. Yes, sir. He milled this card, and I go, all right, cool. Effect. Attack for game. So, yeah, I guess it came up a lot, but never had to search it personally.
Would you play it again?
Probably not. I probably wouldn't play the card in the main deck again. I probably would cut this out and just make it an even 40, because I am playing 41.
You were playing 41?
I was playing 41. 41 is always the magic number, apparently. Yeah, if I'm not playing Ishizu, man, it's another card you have to play, I guess. But the last 3 cards I am playing is Imperm.
Yeah, Imperm's really good.
I think it's pretty standard on another mixed rarity. Of course, you gotta tell people as much as possible.
What do you think about the new Spright trap? I think Spright Cross it's called, or something?
Double Cross?
Double Cross,
that card is actually insane. It becomes either a Monster Reborn, it becomes a Snatch Steal for the turn.
Yeah, it's...
Or you can even just attach it underneath a Toad, a Djinn, or anything else that you basically make.
I noticed it's not in your main deck.
Yeah, I side that card.
Oh, spoilers, sorry.
That card has probably been also the other MVP of my side deck.
Okay,
and I will say my side deck is very bad. I haven't even used half the cards in there. Best boys, missing the other 2, but it's all right.
Dang, okay, I know those are like rare and expensive. Nice.
They're not that expensive compared to the commons, but still, anyways. All right. Actually, 2 boys.
Yeah, 2 elf.
Didn't miss the 3rd. Really good. I don't think I have to explain much about this card. This card's really cracked. Compared to this card,
sprint!
This card crazy, especially when you're playing the build that I am.
Yeah, with the nimbles?
Absolutely. The nimble stuff is really insane.
Just free 4 bodies.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
And then it did come up multiple times, actually, where I did reborn it off of Elf.
Oh, yeah.
And then had something, I forget what it was using my board. Oh, I always ended up with the Djinn. But there was times where I never had to actually activate the effect to negate something. So I just used something to detach it, and then if I had double cross, I'd just attach something else to it and then just still have the negate afterwards. So it does come up a lot, actually, with the bouncing. Majority of the time, though, if you are bouncing, you're going to have the Ganstic on field or something. But this card is really insane. Probably won't boost it up to 3, or to 2, I'm sorry, but really good overall. Really good. Cracked card.
Yep.
Can't really say much about it. I play Bestial. If they mill Bestial, they give me a free search. And then there's times as well, if you're playing the mirror, you can take their blue and activate blue.
Yes.
Just go crazy if you haven't activated blue that turn. There's multiple times where that did happen, actually. Actually, I played against, not here, but I was playing some online pods for stuff. Can't really say what it is, but I was playing mirror matches a lot, consistently, actually, because we're trying to avoid the Shizu mirrors.
Yeah.
Which is completely fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
So every time I made this card, I just take their blue and then just completely go off. It was actually ridiculous. It was insane.
It is the third.
It is. It literally is third off. And then I opted to play this instead of
very interesting.
Instead of playing the IP plus Avermax. This card is actually insane. This card is ridiculous.
I've only seen that in the Tri Brigade version.
This card right here?
Yeah.
Yes, as you should. I don't think this card should be looked at as much as I put it into theory. But there was multiple times actually where instead of ending up with like Toad and Dejin, I ended up with Elf, Toad, and this card.
Oh, okay.
So that way, if they're normal summoning, what's his name? Rhinoheart. You activate the effect.
Yeah, you just activate Chain Elf, and then that
just
just gets negated and make its attack 0,
exactly,
right? Okay, that's
permanently.
pretty good.
Keep that in mind, it is permanent.
Yeah.
And it does recur. If they do destroy this card during the same turn, you could reborn this back.
That's pretty nice.
So it is really nice. And then this card never made it, but...
What's the theory behind the Cerberus?
I am mostly just afraid of...
Baguska.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I am very afraid of Baguska.
Interesting. Okay.
I lose to Baguska pretty heavily, just due to the fact that all your sprites have to activate once they're summoned.
Yeah.
And if you choose not to activate them, you lose so much advantage very quickly.
Yeah.
So if you make this card pretty early, you can out it. It is a link too, so you can overlay it for Gigantic as well.
Yes, true.
Yeah, so it is pretty good. And there actually it did come up one time where this was on board when I reborned it. Made this card, co-linked, and it still drew a card.
That's funny.
And then negated something else on top of it. So
that's so plus.
Yeah. It was really nice. Really nice. Yeah. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Card's insane.
Yeah, I gotta get one.
Absolutely. As you should. The card's very cheap. This deck is very cheap. Can't say much about it. It is basically just a summon. 3200 beast stick if you have something
Stops
underneath
Nib
it.
from being
Stops
activated
Nib.
after.
People were citing Nib against me. People think that I'm going to be overextending, but I do play around that card way too often because people were expecting a lot of Nibs in this format for some reason.
We expect Sprint to be first, and then you, after you plus, then you go into Gigantic.
But there are multiple times where I did have that combo, but instead I just opted to just go to Gigantic first. And
Crazy.
And kept Sprint on top, kept this on field, and just continued my play.
Crazy.
Honorary.
Yes.
Honorary, of course. He is the Spright card himself.
Don't
have to explain this card as much.
Yeah.
This card's also insane. Always made it.
Yeah.
Minus 500 during time is also really insane.
Yeah.
So
they're not activating a monster effect.
Absolutely. This card's also insane. Far Fluff can't add to.
Yeah, that's the banish until your opponent's end phase or something like that.
Yes.
That's really good.
There was times too where I kept this on field. Use Sprint to bounce something.
Yeah.
And then double cross, put something back. Next turn, Farfa something again. It was really
Dude,
cool.
insane.
Yeah, it was actually insane. Yeah. This card.
Oh yeah, Mannequin Hat. I heard about this card.
Yes, this card is bonkers, my good sir, bonkers. Sadly, I didn't get the card I wanted to play for the side deck for the tournament, so this card wasn't as strong.
Yeah.
But
you still have other targets in your side deck though, right?
One target, but it does come up randomly.
Okay.
But it is really good though, especially in mirrors. If you can't open blue, but you make this card, and they summon any dark, you can just special summon blue, do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Or Jet, for that matter, too. Whatever you feel is necessary. There's even times where they summon Fenrir, you activate effects, summon Fenrir.
Yeah, you summon your own Fenrir. That's awesome.
So it does come up. This card does come up. So I played this card. This card's funny.
What's that card do?
Detach one material for cost, target a wind monster. That card can attack twice.
Oh, okay, nice. Getting the big beats in.
Yeah, so this monster actually helped me clear boards out a lot, just due to the fact that if you're playing Pixie, plus Gamma Burst, it becomes very
huge, really
very
fast.
Huge. It becomes a 2900 beater.
Yeah.
Attack twice.
Yeah.
It is very, very strong. So that's the only reason why I play this card. Some people prefer Cat Shark if they're playing that.
Oh, okay.
But I don't. I don't like Cat Shark personally. I just prefer this card because it's one of my favorite cards back in the day. So I wanted to play it again.
Nice.
Sky Cavalry is just to make Zeus.
Yeah.
And Zeus, because Zeus.
Of course, Zeus is there.
I chose not to play the Downer Magician.
Oh.
Strictly due to the fact that I'd rather have cards that are proactive instead of just something to get an extra material for Zeus.
Yeah, sitting on Zeus. Like
Yeah, sitting on Zeus for 4 materials is really nice. But if you can attack twice, clear a board, if you can bounce something and clear a board, make Zeus afterwards, summoning something off of their effects, banish something, negate something, negate
you're not
twice.
trying to wait. You're trying to like.
I really don't care about Downard, to be honest. And every time I would prefer Downard, I was already winning anyways.
Yeah.
So it didn't really matter. So I will say my side deck is god awful.
Okay, let's see it and then why it was
I will
awful.
explain to you why it is awful. Okay, so this card was insane.
Okay.
I don't have to explain much.
Yeah.
Drew this card. Felt bad. But there was a time where if I did draw this card and I drew into a Bestial or had Bestial on the field, you could just overlay it for Wallow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It came up. There was more times than not that I wish I had a Wallow in my extra deck.
Yeah. Wallow's so good.
Yeah, Wallow is really insane. It's a quick effect. You could set anything by detaching two or shuffling back something. It's my own Ishizu in a sense.
Yeah.
But I opted not to play it. But it's okay. Card's really insane though. Then I played my favorite card of the side deck for sure. Summon Limit. This card is ridiculous going first. I am so glad I sided it. Came up multiple times.
Yeah.
Ishizus can't really deal with this card unless they have the field spell. And then even then, I tried my best to out the field spell before even trying to activate this card.
Yeah.
Really, really nuts.
I really do not know any good deck right now that can play through that after you flip that up.
Yeah, the only thing is Ishizus can play around this card very effectively if they have field spell. Majority of not, they probably do have field spell.
Yeah.
So try your best to, if you have Fenrir on the field, try to clean out the field spell before activating this. Just because once they shuffle stuff up, while you have this card on the field, they are going to, majority of the time, they are going to focus on this card.
Yeah.
Because they summon way more than 2 times.
Yeah.
But this card came up way too much. And it's insane. Evenly.
Yeah, that card's crazy.
Really insane, right? Never activated.
Damn, dude.
This card never activated. Literally, the only cards I activated in my side deck was this. And I only activated each of these once in my whole entire deck. Literally just played with my main deck at that point. It was really ridiculous. Now, I have a whole bunch of 1-ups. That is the reason why I think this side deck is horrible, but somehow still managed to win. You had to play this card.
Yeah, that card's insane.
This card's insane. This card's also insane.
Yeah.
So we play the second search, just in case. Didn't want to play 6 to 9. I think that's just awful, personally.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, Ishizus are just going to shuffle the stuff out anyways. So majority of the time, you're just banishing your own stuff anyways.
Yeah.
Never came up.
Oh, Chaos Hunter, interesting.
Yes.
So that's is that a cat target?
Yeah, so this, back then, in the old format, I guess you could say, but it was literally just a week ago. This card does come up when you were playing against, like, Branded Despia. You were playing against, like, any kind of bestial variant. Sometimes even against, like, Dragon Link, too.
Can Runic activate their cards under that?
They cannot.
Okay, so they can't even so that shuts off that entire deck mechanic. Okay.
So even then, sometimes what you would do against the Runic deck was if they summoned the dog, you would activate Mannequin. Yeah, you Mannequin, summon this card, they can't win the game.
Yeah, dude, they can't do anything.
So I did think that someone was going to play Runic. Someone did play Runic here. He did, he did terrible. He got awful.
Shout out to Robert King.
Shout out to Robert Carino. I'm telling you. I literally cited this card just for him.
That's
just to
adorable.
prove a point that deck is terrible.
I hope he sees this video.
I hope he does too. But now this card is awful. This card should be End of Anubis. I swear to God, that card came up way too much, and I didn't have it, sadly.
Yeah.
That card is supposed to be in here. Same thing with Thunder King. Thunder King is pretty good.
Yeah, Thunder King Ryo is nice.
Didn't have it, so I didn't play it. Cited this card in, never drew it, never got to summon it. I just always won before.
Time rules.
Yeah, time rules. I always cited out starters if there was 3 minutes left on the clock, and I'm like, okay, cite this card in, but this card never came up anyway, so I just won regardless. I then changed a heart. This card only came up once.
Cute.
Yeah, absolutely. This, I will say though, this card is the main reason why I beat my flu decks, the flu matchup.
Just the random one of?
Yes.
Like,
I don't know how I got there.
Wouldn't Triple Tactics Talents do the same type of thing that the Change of Heart was doing? Did they always have activated a monster effect during that?
Yeah, I kind of forced it. I probably should have played Talents, to be honest. I was main decking that card for, in theory and in testing.
Not everyone's playing hand traps. A lot of people are playing board breakers. But like with the Ishizu cards, like they're activating the monster effects during your turn.
I should be playing that card, but there was times where the cards that I cut the cards that I put in instead of the tactics, where those were a lot more relevant compared to the tactics. But I probably should be citing talents. I probably will for the next time.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, deck was very solid. It's literally just new salad.
Nice.
Literally new salad. I think that's why I felt so good playing this deck personally.
Congratulations, Jon Q. Thanks for the deck profile.
No problem.
Subscribe to the channel. Shout outs to TGS and Tinley.
Dang.
Come visit
TGS,
us.
Best store, best local. Visit your local game store.
Yes.
Support your local game store, sirs.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Deuces.